Welcome back to another video. In this video we are doing an ultimate battle arena in Jurassic World Evolution 2. So let's begin. We're going to release every single dinosaur. I'm going to make it clear now, this is every non-DLC dinosaur. Because I haven't got any of the DLC.
This bipedal
I only
predator
just
is
got the
called
game.
Acrocanthosaurus, and it is a dinosaur that has what I like to refer to as presence. When it's around, you know it. This animal should make for a killer exhibit. I mean, it being a killer and all.
This dinosaur is one of the earliest known animals, dating back to perhaps 216 million years ago. It's called Coelophysis. Their remains can be found scattered across the globe. But if people want to see a Coelophysis up close, this is the only place to do it.
Now, stay with me. This dinosaur is called a Carcharodontosaurus. Talk about a mouthful, right? And seeing that this animal is an alpha predator, its mouth is usually full of the slow, the weak, and the inattentive. Hence the reason I'm not getting near it. You, on the other hand.
This is the Albertosaurus, so named because it was first discovered in the Canadian province of Alberta. This animal is a smart predator that relies on its rows of sharp teeth. They exhibit pack
So
behavior,
we've already got our first
which
death.
is very exciting to witness, as long as you're doing so from a safe distance.
I think all the dinosaurs are
This
released.
dinosaur is important for a number of reasons. I mean, they're all important, but this one, the Deinonychus, was the center of debate
Release the
among
following
paleontologists
dinosaurs
for
on the
many
single
years.
Raptor, T-Rex, and
Specifically, were the dinosaurs cold-blooded or warm-blooded animals? With them alive and in the park, we have our answer.
This massive specimen is called the Apatosaurus, an impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators.
Oh, I didn't fight.
The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages are its size and its demeanor. We know this animal's primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet. It's called Dryosaurus. Before our research, there was no information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only had the fossilized record of juveniles. But now, that's all changed.
They use one in this battle.
The Compsognathus is a small predator, but don't let its stature fool you.
Where's
It can be
Compy?
a ruthless hunter.
The Indoraptor. This is a dinosaur created with a purpose. It can even see in the dark and uses echolocation to find its prey.
And something else.
Now, nature might
Oh, no.
eventually have created the Indoraptor, but
I think the
I don't
Compy's been
trust it.
eaten.
Is it dangerous? Yes. But then so is science.
Nice, a Carnotaurus. You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably
Oh, we
best
gotta
to
fight
stay
him.
out of its way. This dinosaur is so metal.
Every dinosaur that's recreated is important, but some also capture our imaginations. The Allosaurus is one such animal. It is believed that in its original environment, it was squarely at the top of the food chain. I'm interested to discover if that's true, given the opportunity.
The gigant Spinosaurus you have here doesn't quite live up to its name. Don't get me wrong, it's big, but manageable. Just watch out for those shoulder blades. They'd ruin anyone's day.
Let me introduce you to the Metriacanthosaurus. Say that fast 3 times. This is another alpha predator that, while
Hey,
not as
T-Rex.
big as some of its cousins, tends to stand more upright. So I guess it has good posture while it's tearing you to shreds.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, has a distinctive neck frill it can expand when it senses
Oh yeah, I
danger.
need to take
It's
out.
also been known to spit into the eyes of its prey, blinding it before it goes in for the kill.
This duck-billed dinosaur is an Olorotitan. It was one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to go extinct. Until we resurrected it, that is. Now it lives to be studied and put on display. The Olorotitan is a herbivore. As it grinds away its teeth while eating, it has hundreds more that continually take their place. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
Understood.
This dinosaur, the Grythosaurus, is a duck-billed animal that looks like it's wearing a helmet. I mean, check that thing out. I wouldn't want to butt heads with it.
The Kentrosaurus is another of those spiky-backed dinosaurs. A dinosaur that relied on intimidation to keep the predators at bay. And failing that, a difficult meal to
The last
catch
one
and chew.
has its.
Think of it as a prehistoric porcupine.
Now, this dinosaur is something special. Well, they're all something special, but this one stands out because of the horns on top of its head. It's called Ceratosaurus. It kind of looks like a slightly
Is this
smaller
gonna be
T-Rex,
Carter's first
but its
Indominus?
bite is probably about the same.
Who's gonna win this battle?
Interesting. An Edmontosaurus. This is a herbivore that can move on all four
Well, I
feet
feel like that
or
fight was
go
quick.
upright and walk on its hindquarters. We should be able to control and monitor this species more easily than some of the others. Use that to your advantage as you plan out the park.
Okay, this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a
Okay, lost
suitable habitat
that.
for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find
Oh.
out for sure.
Is the raptor?
Now, what we have here is a Herrerasaurus. It's a carnivore and a spectacular addition to our dinosaurs. It just requires a little TLC.
This is the Polacanthus, and it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess with this animal at your own risk. This dinosaur has a skull similar to a crocodile's. This position isn't that far off either. The Suchomimus mainly fed on fish and small prey. Let's make sure it
But
doesn't expand
bird's
its
not
diet
surviving.
into two-legged animals wearing collector t-shirts.
If it is possible for a dinosaur to be both elegant and at the same time, then the Muttaburrasaurus takes the prize. This is a large herbivore that should make for an excellent addition to our collection.
My former Jungosaurus, bro, he's been being abused.
This one's more my speed. The Ouranosaurus is named after the Arabic word for courage, which is kind of my thing. This dinosaur is easy to care for and really only wants a comfortable place to eat and rest, and to be left alone. Sound like anyone you know?
This flat-headed dinosaur, the Homalocephale, can appear unassuming, and perhaps even cute to some. But let's also stay on top of the science. We can learn a lot from a little.
Oh, so he's
You
injured.
successfully introduced a new dinosaur, a Proceratosaurus. This animal is instantly recognizable by the colorful crest on its snout. While
was
smaller
hunted by
stature than
the
some of the other predators, it is
Who are you?
not a
Who are you?
dinosaur to be
Dilophosaurus.
taken lightly, let me tell you.
This animal, the Maiasaura, is known as the good mother reptile because its fossils were first discovered in a nesting colony. And really, who doesn't love a good mother?
Asset requiring collection.
Before I got into the paleo-curation game, even I knew of the Stegosaurus. Those plates running along its length from head to tail make it one of the most iconic dinosaurs. Our guests are gonna want to see it.
The
So make
company!
sure you do
He's
right by this
alive!
animal.
He's alive! He didn't die like I
Got the
thought. No,
opposite
he's
of
still
startled.
surviving.
And I don't mean
He'll
Owen.
probably get eaten by a
Now,
raptor or
this
something
is the
though.
Chasmosaurus. It has dynamic coloring and these large openings, called fenestrae, in a frill that rises above its head. This is a dinosaur that says, "Look at me." So, maybe a little like Owen.
Asset transportation underway.
Ah, the Crichtonsaurus. Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient
Oh,
nanobots,
KO.
and also a novel on ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed. This is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
Ah, this is a Euoplocephalus, an herbivore and relatively harmless dinosaur, as long as you stay out of the way of the heavy club on its tail. If it swings that your way, you could be relatively finished.
Another massive animal. The Diplodocus was once considered the longest animal that ever lived. And now, thanks to our extensive research, it's back. My task is to make sure we learn everything we can about this dinosaur.
Oh,
Your task is making sure these magnificent creatures can survive in the modern world.
Do you see any resemblance between the Nasutoceratops and modern-day cattle? Look closely at the horns and their relation to the eyes. It's clear to me that as we bring these animals back to life, the connections between the past and the present sharpen, and along with it, our understanding. This is what my science is all about.
Heading to collect the asset.
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
and expand the water.
Everyone knows I have a soft spot for this dinosaur, the Velociraptor.
Now
And
he's
they
dead.
get a bad rap as far as I'm concerned. But if you imprint early enough, you can make real connections with them. Other than Claire, raptors are the most intelligent partners I've ever had.
Oh
And
my
like
god,
her,
no way,
they can
bro.
kill me in the blink of an eye. That's a joke.
Oh, the Indo.
Okay, what we have here is a Brachiosaurus. It has long limbs relative to the rest of its body.
Yeah.
And what makes it really
Wonder
unique
who put
is that
the
it's a
this is the combi.
warm-blooded dinosaur.
Yeah, go on, bro. He's still
I mean, how
surviving.
amazing is it that in bringing these dinosaurs back, we're also learning so much about them?
Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Where's the is the Troodon?
Changosaurus. Neat. Really great that we're bringing back all these fast, hungry predators. Even better that I get to stay in the office with locks on the doors.
Oh, they're having a rematch. He died.
It's dinosaurs like this, the Majungasaurus, that can really be a handful. It's short, stocky, and lives for the hunt. This is also one of the only dinosaurs we know of that may have engaged in cannibalistic behavior. Nothing like having your friends over for dinner.
They call this the Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of walking, breathing trouble. Still, some
It's just
might
the
call it
Suchomimus.
charming,
Yep,
amusing,
he's dead.
delightful. Each to their own.
Asset
Hey,
collection
who are
required.
you? Sponsors! My brother.
This is the Pachycephalosaurus, or thick-headed lizard in Greek. It's its name. Claire has accused me of being this dinosaur more than a few times. It's also an herbivore, so obviously she couldn't be more wrong. About me, I mean.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast. which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with
I
monitoring.
got a prediction. Spino wins this.
This is a Cryolophosaurus, one of the more colorful members of the collection. It's a carnivore, so take the necessary precautions and don't let its looks deceive you. What can be said about the Triceratops? This is one of those dinosaurs that really defines our business. People want to see them, and we want to share them with the world. Don't let that fearsome appearance fool you. Those horns are mostly for defense and impressing other Triceratops. This animal is an herbivore. It can be a star attraction or a security nightmare if it turns those horns on our fencing.
Now this dinosaur,
No more Dad.
Rex, is something strange. Its name means the Dragon King of a fictional school for wizards. I think I could have come up with that myself. The name, not the dinosaur. For that, we need the scientists.
Oh,
Asset being transported.
looks like the end of the
First
interaction.
discovered in China, the Chungkingosaurus has distinctive twin plates that run along its back. And it can swing its spiked tail, called the agonizer, like a massive medieval mace. This is a dinosaur best observed at a distance.
This sauropod, the Nigersaurus, was originally discovered in fossilized form in the Republic of Niger, hence the name. Now, it lives thanks to our efforts and
Right, the
our
compy
science.
still was alive,
Notice the long tail, the flat
but you might
skull.
not make it.
However, this dinosaur is smaller than some of its cousins. Now that we have them to study, perhaps we can learn why.
Personally, I don't think the Troodon gets as much respect as it should. It's one of those dinosaurs that seems like an evolutionary bridge, stuck in time and transition. The platypus of its day. And now, ours. It's also incredibly interesting to study and display, so make the most of this animal. This is the Stygimoloch, and it is one hard-headed dinosaur. It has an armored dome crowned by horns. Despite this, it's a social and relatively docile animal.
He hasn't
Unless
gone into a
threatened,
lot of fights.
Then steer well clear of it. This dinosaur can do a number on its enclosures and bash its way through any number of obstacles. Take that into consideration when you're planning its environment.
Interested in a dinosaur with an extremely long tail? Then this dinosaur is for you. It's called a sauropod. Covered in bony armor, it has long spines projecting from its neck. All that being said, it is a relatively calm animal when placed in the right environment.
So this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
Known as the chambered lizard, the Camarasaurus impresses with both its size and its blunt snout. It prefers to live in groups, a challenge, but one I'm confident you can handle.
Okay, this dinosaur is something special. Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's called the Mamenchisaurus. This thing is one of the largest animals to ever walk the earth. And now, thanks to the wonders of genetic engineering, it's doing just that again.
This animal, though an herbivore, can intimidate most predators with its size. It's a biggie named Dreadnoughtus. I'd give this dinosaur a wide berth.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, what we have here is a Nodosaurus. This dinosaur tends to be shy and likes to keep to itself. And it has a thick skin. Sort of the opposite of Owen.
Now, here's a funny little dinosaur. Correction, a pretty decent-sized one, if the truth be told. It's called a Centausaurus. The T is silent, like the P in swimming. Yeah, and it has a mohawk. At least, that's what I thought.
Right, the science Dinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting
Oh,
more
that
than a
Triceratops?
little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
Collecting asset.
So the Pentaceratops here, it has 5 horns. 1 on the nose, 2 on the brows, and 2 extending out from its jugular bones.
Still gonna fight.
Seems
Oh.
excessive, but maybe it's necessary.
This dinosaur, the Styracosaurus, has huge horns and a large spike similar to a rhinoceros. It also has the personality to match. It's an herbivore. It uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of plants.
There's a poison.
To some, this may seem inhumane. But when we let the dinosaurs fight, or when we manipulate them to, we gain a greater understanding of the animals. This research may eventually help us to better manage them.
Yeah.
Death is inevitable for all creatures. But we lose more with a dinosaur. In science, and in our investment.
Was
The
T-Rex
loss
and
is
Indominus gonna
incalculable.
fight?
It should be obvious that these dinosaurs are hungry. These animals are under stress, and that is not good for them. Or us. Trust me.
Yes. Finally, I can see what dinosaurs are having fights. And straight off the bat, Indominus takes down the Rex.
Asset to be collected.
Oh no!
Acknowledging asset.
Oh, never mind. This is fine. It's this one. I'll cover this one. I thought it was the compy. Anyway, the compy's getting a meal in, so he's happy. He's getting a meal. Friends. Not the big carnivores have no health. Acrocanthosaurus doesn't. You don't. Indominus doesn't.
Transportation underway. Assets in the air. En route to collect the asset.
We got Cartide dinosaur and Acrocanthosaurus. It's my 2 favourite dinosaurs in this game. Spinosaurus is my favourite dinosaur, but these 2 have the best designs, in my opinion. Oh, snap! And Acro wins! Acro's won, so Carcar's dead.
En route to pick up the asset. Asset has been collected.
Oh, he's dead.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Stop.
Picking up asset.
Who are you? Oh, you're Persian. What was the one that was point? Is Troodon still here? Was he killed?
Asset to be collected.
Who does have left? Not a lot are left.
Transit has
Spino and this dude are literally just basically got themselves. I don't want to know who's gonna win this.
asset transportation in progress.
Acro is dying.
Transporting asset. Asset in transit.
The winner of this battle will receive a home. I'm gonna do like similar to what the gaming beaver did, where basically he made the dinosaurs fight and you get them a home afterwards. And then whoever wins, the top comment will get the comment with the most likes will be the name for which dinosaur ever wins. Hey, who are you fighting? You're fighting this little fella.
Heading to pick up the asset.
And Jock and Don's didn't get into more fights than he did. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Putting anything other than water. I'm not putting food in because I don't know who's gonna win yet. 3 deaths. Oh no no. Who is dead?
Asset collection
3.
request received.
Oh, Majunga! Majunga's what? The comic! The comic still! Nah! Well,
Transit has commenced.
Macro has gone some food.
Heading to collect the asset.
There you go, Frank. This battle was bound to happen, but Smartsource is gonna one-tap him. Oh, basically he's gonna two-tap him, Smartsource. Like, look at the size difference.
Asset transportation in progress.
Is Smartsource gonna take out that team blow? No, he's not.
Asset being transported.
No! No, the compy! I actually had high hopes for him surviving. Oh, he's also dead. I guess I still a little bit afraid of that game. Domus is making his way over to this area. We only have not a lot of dinosaurs left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 dinosaurs left. He's probably dying. No, he's not. He's healing. Wait, is he?
Asset in transit.
Yeah, he's healing. And Don's over here. The last 2 dinos, I'm gonna trank. I'm gonna trank them and make them
Transporting asset.
fight. And I'm gonna. No, I guess I'll just. Oh. Around so feel forced on facing me. Pardon me. The river's got 4 dinosaurs. Acro has survived. I have a. I think Spino might win because Spino has had full health. But so is Indominus. So is Ceratosaurus. So it can go either way. Ceratosaurus is not winning. I'm just saying it now. He's probably going to get killed by Acro or something. Oh, I can find the water in here, can't I? Oh, oh, look at this. Oh, that's good. Oh, and he's gonna die. Oh, who died? Yep, he, let me guess, starved to death? Starved to death. We now own this.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Oh, it's Ankylosaurus, actually. He's basically drowning himself. Bro, look how small bro. Bro, I love the roar of this dino. Yep, like I predicted, Acro. We're gonna have a fight. What is going on over here? Nope. Oh, that is good if I can. Yeah, but since he's lower, I was even double hit.
Asset transportation underway.
13 health from Ceratosaurus. I didn't take long.
Asset requiring
Macro is
collection.
killed, and yep, you're gonna be killed soon, aren't you? Oh, he's peacefully swimming in his final moments. Oof. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's there. And just gonna collapse. But at least he's living. Is he? He's immortal. Oh, I thought that was a glitch where he was immortal for a second. So, 3 dinos. Ceratosaurus, Dominus, Spinosaurus. Oh no, and him. So 4 dinosaurs. These guys.
Assets in the air.
My prediction, he's gonna fight Ceratosaurus and these two are gonna fight each other. Are you hungry? Yeah. Let's speed up this. Let's speed this up.
Commencing asset transit.
Final 4 carnivores. Here's like how you do. Yeah, I don't think he's making it. Spino has actually lasted quite a long time. He's lasted as long as he has. But he is the strongest carnivore in the game, I'm pretty sure, so it makes sense though. He's made it to this. Now, all he's got to do, Spinosaurus, all he's got to do is wait until he just fight him and then boom. Yep, free meal. Hashtag free meal. Oh, come on. Let's see this battle then. This is just going to be a one tap, isn't it? Can I at least have a cool death? See a good death? Yay. Drop. For the last 2, whoever they kill, so if the dogs kill Ceratosaurus, I'm going to let them eat the carcass. Now. Because then we have a fair. Note, I will only let them eat for a little bit. We have 3 dinosaurs left, and Spinosaurus has made it to the top 3. By the way, guys, there's gonna be a video up tomorrow. I'm not gonna say what it is yet. But as I said, I'm going back to the haunted woods I went to with Josh a while back. It's time.
Transportation underway.
That might enclose them in to get closer to each other, I think. I hope that's what it does. The original arena has now been shrunken into the mini. Real Ceratosaurus. I'm actually very surprised that Ceratosaurus has made it this far. He hasn't lost a single droplet of health. Whole thing, he's only ever lost health in a fight. He hasn't lost hunger health, but like, the Indominus has an Eva up to this point. This is going to be the final showdown. These 3 are now coming together. A great battle. Are we going to see Spinosaurus versus Indominus? I think. Nope. Maybe we still will. Yep, that's what's happening. Spinosaurus versus Indominus. I'm shocked at Ceratosaurus. So let's shrink this even more. Oh, play that in slow motion. That satisfying neck snap, and boom. That's the end of the Indominus. You did well, buddy. You made it into the top 3. But now it's time for these two to fight eventually. I'm gonna. It looks like Indominus is starting to approach. I'm gonna slowly shrink this more and more until the enclosure is so small to the point where they're basically forced into fighting. Okay, so I think that this is gonna be the size of the final battle. In water, we started from this giant arena with 2 dinos, 2 Spinosaurus and Ceratosaurus. The two big carnivores from JP3 have made it. Ceratosaurus, in the bottom of my heart. How many fights has Spike won? He's won 6 battles during this whole thing. You have won. You've killed 3 dinos. This is our final battle. The final battle is among us. And I don't even know. That, so then if the battle doesn't. The final battle, guys. Plot twist. Plot twist, Spinosaurus loses? Oh. Are you healing or are you losing health? Let me see. You're gaining health. Are they gonna have another fight or just another fight? No. Ceratosaurus could actually win this. They're both hungry. Is he losing? Oh! Is this the end? Ceratosaurus gonna back off? I was gonna say Ceratosaurus. No! We have our champion! The Spinosaurus has won! Celebrate! Do 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 do. He's done it! There's the ranger team.
Transporting asset.
So, Spinosaurus has come out on top, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you want any. So we're not doing every dinosaur again. Well, we could, but we could do it without Spice.
Asset requiring
Oh no.
collection.
Tell me what type of battle you want next time. Like, do you want it in this arena, but with different types of dinos? No DLCs, because I don't have the DLCs, because I can't afford them. Do you want an aviary clash? Or maybe a lagoon clash? If you have another one in this enclosure, I can give you some options for what you want. Do you want the epic carnivore battle? The epic herbivore battle? There are your options there. Or a lagoon battle or an aviary battle, like I just said. But when I say carnivore battle, Spinosaurus will not be a part of it because he's already won, which means he will not be in another tournament. Or maybe we could have the battle of the modded dinos. So we can like stats, but he has dropped into his new home. He is victorious.
Asset transfer.
Yep, he's hungry. And look what we've got ready. He's in his new home now. How long is it going to take him to go for food? Yep. There he is. Going straight into the... He must be... You're just choosing not to eat at this point, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought, that's what I thought. He's getting... Anyway, the top comment gets to choose the name for this dinosaur. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.